So if someone walks up and says, "Oh, you're on the radio?" Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys do? I don't know, really. But we talk a lot about relationships. You do? What? Like, what do you mean? What kind of relationship? Well, personal ones. What do you guys give advice? We do. Do you stick to it? No. Are you good at advice? Sometimes. I don't stick to any of my advice. I'm just going to say, just to boost my own self-confidence, I'm not terrible all the time at giving relationship advice. Like sometimes I actually can give relatively decent advice for relationships. For myself, though, I can't. It's very weird. It's kind of like being, great at coaching a sport, but not really playing it anymore. Like I could coach you at swim practice, but I couldn't beat you in the lane.
Gotcha. But that's not the case.
With what?
With you.
Swimming
Your relationships.
or relationships?
Your relationship.
No, I'm not good at my own advice. No. I don't even want to hear myself. I don't even want to hear myself think about my advice to me. But I'm happy to give. Anyway, the reason I'm bringing this up is we talk a lot about relationships here. If someone were to ask you, what's this show about? It's really a lot about that.
Right.
And that leads us into this.
Prioridating.
Prioridating. So I don't know anything about what you're going to tell me, but to me it sounds like you should date people that have the most boxes checked in an order of priority.
Kind of, but not really. Because I think what happens when you're trying to find the one, you have this list of boxes that you need to check. And a lot of those things are, I would say, not necessarily your core values. They're a little bit more superficial things.
Could be.
Like tall.
Yes, tall, dark, handsome, like things like that, you know?
Oh, Ryan gets offended by that.
I'm out on all three boxes of those. Thank you.
So prioridating is this kind of like low-key, I think, revolutionary dating technique that was created by a dating coach and relationship expert at eHarmony. Okay. It's about prioritizing yourself and your primary needs in order to find and build a healthy, long-lasting relationship. This is all about you first, not necessarily about who you want to be with, all about you. So if you had to sit there and think about what are your core values, what is important to you, Ryan Seacrest, to you,
no,
Tanya.
don't start with me.
But that's what I'm
Tanya.
saying. Like
She's
that's
probably already thought of this for years.
That's what this is. No, I didn't. I just whipped this up.
Core values.
So
Tanya, what's on your list?
Well, it's not a hard question. Think about yourself.
Think about your top 3. So like for me, it's
of my core values or core values I want someone else?
Of your own.
Okay, Tanya.
This would be like, if you're trying to find a partner, this would be the non-negotiable in trying to match with somebody. This would be my non-negotiable. So like number 1 for me would be safety. Safety is a non-negotiable for me.
But how's that a value?
I need to feel safe and protected in a relationship. That is very important to me. Secure.
Not and safety like he has a bat in case someone breaks in.
No, not necessarily that. But I also feel like loyalty falls under this category. So it's kind of like the same thing. Social, that's a core value for me. Like I live a very like social life. So like I knew like whoever I was going to be with needed to be like up to speed with all social aspects of like my life. And then laughter. That was another core value for me. So those are like my non-negotiables per se.
Like laughter, everyone says laughter.
I know
laughter
everyone
shouldn't
does.
even be one.
But you know what?
Laughter should come along. Icing on the cake.
Some people don't want laughter.
But that is like so important to me, Ryan. That like it literally.
Everybody
no,
wants
but
laughter.
I don't think you understand. Like I need that in my life, like with my partner. Like that's what I love about Michael so much is that like he makes me laugh like nobody else.
I don't know. Laughter to me comes with the territory. Like that just is. I think
but
that laughter
maybe you're just not
when
funny.
Me?
Well, I'm just saying, like, it's not important to you because that's like you're not.
I'm
like,
totally unfunny.
It came out so
That's
wrong,
fine.
but
No,
I
it's
know
fine.
what
It
she
could be like
meant.
that. But I'm just saying, like, it's not something that I'm like, we need to, like, one of my boxes is laughter. Laughter comes with the territory. You
like,
find the right
you don't
person.
need a funny gal necessarily.
No, I need a funny gal.
Yeah.
I don't need a funny gal. I need a hey, funny gal.
No,
I just
but
know,
see,
like, fun and laughter.
But I need that.
And all that comes with the other boxes. So for me, all right, so I'm thinking out loud, and these may not be right, but maybe it's just top of mind. So for me, kind. You said loyal. I think loyal. And listening, a listener, somebody could listen.
Interesting.
But I feel like I'd want to be that same thing. I'd want to be kind, loyal, and a listener.
That's good.
And also, yeah, this is a good assignment. I'm not done. And maybe I'll change some
But
things.
you're going to
But anyway.
think about it.
I think it's hard because if you really want to, you have to do a little bit of soul searching. If you want to think about your core values, like think about it.
I'm thinking.
Okay. Tanya?
Well, interesting values to me, I feel like is like my relationship with God.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Health is another. Is that a core value?
Sure. Wellness?
Yeah, wellness. Like
Yeah.
I want to. Like I
So
was
Being
dating.
wellness?
Exactly. So you wouldn't be dating a guy that just didn't ever work out, ate crappy, like
right.
all that.
Like I went
So-
on a couple dates with this guy that like always is going out raging on the weekdays.
So that's
up
not
till
for
2
you.
a.m.
So-
I was like, I can't do that. Like that's not like.
He didn't last long.
No, very, very quick. So yeah, it's like my relationship with God, health, and what?
They have to be into food. If you do not want to eat or get
See?
excited about eating, or cultural eating, different territories of the world eating, like if you're not
Yeah.
into that, I cannot hang.
That
I
can be a
just
core
can't.
value for
So
you.
that's like
It's
my
important.
laughter.
Yeah, for people it might
Right.
be like taking adventures, traveling.
I prefer a foodie versus a funny. 100
Yeah.
billion
Okay,
times.
see,
over.
and for me, no, I prefer funny over a foodie.
Whoa, we're
Yeah,
so different.
I know.
Me too. I don't need a foodie, but character is important to me.
Yeah.
That's like
Yes,
up
but
there.
character's general.
All right,
It's
we just
all
had to
in the
get the wheels turning here,
Not
guys.
everybody
okay.
has
Let's
no-
take this show off. Let's take this. This could go on for days.
Not everybody has character. No.
Okay. Thank you for waving your finger in our face for
Because
that.
I think it's important. Character is much more important than chemistry.
But what does that say when you have to wave your finger in our faces about your character?
Yeah.
No, not Mike. I'm just saying character is more important than chemistry.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it. Windshield wiper finger.